Okay, taking a look inside. You have a nice entry area here with LVP flooring that runs throughout. There's tile in the kitchen area. They did the little shiplap wall on the staircase going up. Since it's right here, we'll just take a look at this real quick. So you do have one water heater here. There's another one somewhere in the house. I forgot where I saw it. So we'll tackle the left side of the house downstairs first. This is what I think would probably be best as a dining room. There is another room right there that could be a dining room if you wanted it because of that little passway there. You can get to the kitchen fairly quick, but this is immediately off the kitchen, so would make more sense. Okay. A newer fridge, not brand new, but newer. New granite countertops, and I believe she said they just painted the cabinets as well to kind of put a fresh look to them, and they kind of feel like that's what they did. And the drawers, they have an older feel, but they're really well done. You do have like, again, newer, I don't think it's brand new, but a newer cooktop with vent. And then what might be a brand new stove. All this is pantry space. And then you do have like an eat-in kitchen area here if you wanted a kitchen table here. And then this is the downstairs AC. It was replaced, or this is a 2021 unit. So it's new, and there's another new one downstairs, and then upstairs is a much older unit. So that unit, you never know when it's going to go down, but it might be something that you want to consider. So just off the kitchen, we have a little walkway that takes us to a guest bathroom, half bath. We have a large living room. We'll go that way. Sort of a motion activated light in here, the laundry room. Washer dryer hookups, some cabinets, shelving, and a little folding table. Just to the left of that, we have our half bath, just a toilet and sink. Solid, I don't think it's granite, but it is solid surface. Shiplap wall up to there with wallpaper above it, and looks like maybe beadboard up above. All right. This is a second living room, massive room. The tile from the kitchen and all goes all the way to the garage door. Then we have some older vinyl flooring. I don't know if it's new enough to be the modern LVP, but you've got massive built-ins, nice long seating area. This is just open. I think maybe this was used for a TV because it looks like they had slots here for VCRs and DVD players, and ever how old you are, the device that goes with that age. But right off of this room is what they were doing with the movie room or theater room. So this wall is just painted black, and then you have a white space for the projector to show your movies. There is a window here. Behind this is a panel box that has your breaker panel is in it. And then right here is the other downstairs AC, and it is also 2021. It was not brand new, I'm sorry, newer. All right. Okay. Door to one of the many doors to the backyard. Oh. turn this on. Huge garage, easily a 2-car in this one. Usually it's not quite as wide as this. This is good. You have attic pull down stairs. You can see where they did popcorn ceilings in here, and you can see, which is typical for us with our humidity, those are going to fall over time. So eventually it's all going to come down. A lot of people will just go ahead and scrape them down and paint. Okay. All right, we'll walk back through. This is sort of that eat-in kitchen area we mentioned a minute ago. There's your light fixture. And then you have double doors back to the pool. And we'll go back around through this little pass through here to the front door where we started. In here, I can't even remember if I showed you this, but it's one of the 2 water heaters. And I'll find the other one. I think it's upstairs in one of the closets, if I remember right. So you have another room here that I'm not 100% sure what you would want to do with it. It could make for a good office space. The way it looks, it does have a little bit of a dining room feel, but that's such a better spot for the dining room over on the other side. So office space would be great, or if you have another use that you would need for it. This is your main living room, I would say. The other sort of seems to be more of like a family room. You do have a tray ceiling in here. And wood burning. Plantation shutters. I think it's only seen it on that and that. Those are just blinds. This rolls around to the master bedroom. Very large space. You have your own double door access to the backyard. Lots of space for king size bed, easily would fit there, with plenty of space on either side for dressers and such. Master bathroom, as you walk in, again, you transition back to the tile. You have his and her closets on each side. There's that other water heater. They're extremely old carpet, but it's just in a closet, and I get it. Some attic access there. And it's an older water heater, but obviously well protected from the elements inside the house and not in the garage. The other side, carpet looks a little bit better in here. Okay. Textured, was these textured too? No. Okay, so the walls out here are just regular standard drywall. Some of the walls are textured. I believe they were textured in I didn't point that out, but in the that bonus living room, that extra wide one, I believe that was textured walls too. But for sure in here. These are a little bit low, it's hitting, I don't know, maybe the top of my hip. It's just a little bit low. And then we definitely have some linen space there. Got kind of a standard shower here. Looks like it needs some, maybe, I don't know. They just need some new ceiling. That grout needs to be replaced anyway. And a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of something there. A very old jacuzzi tub. And your toilet over here in the corner. Okay. Let's That's it downstairs. Let's head upstairs real quick. Immediately to the top and right, you've got a nice sized bedroom here. Some very large hooks there and there. Nice large closet. This is a very large space. Just off of that, we have the bathroom, and it's motion censored as well. Kind of a triangular corner cut cabinet there with a laundry hamper. New granite on these. Kind of a unique shell pattern, I guess. That's deeper than I thought it would be. I thought it was just going to be a little bit of a medicine cabinet area, but that's actually pretty deep. And this one's more shallow than I thought. So still a decent amount of space, and your typical drawers and cabinets at the bottom. Here is the upstairs AC, and this is the one that it doesn't have a date on it, but you can kind of look and see that it's a little bit older. Down the hall a bit, we have a linen closet. Now, I can't get that light to stay the way it needs to, but you can tell it's not very big, but there's plenty of space in here for some racks and towels and such. Another bedroom to our right. This one is quite a bit smaller than the other. Still a decent space. A lot of it's being taken up by the built-in there, but it is a nice touch. And I don't think I've pointed out any of the old intercom speakers. Quite often they still work. We see them all the time. And then you do have a very nice sized walk-in closet with some shelves, another attic access. Okay, and then another bedroom here. This was as bright as I could get the light. There's an odd dimmer switch, so I'm not sure. Is that a remote? I don't know if I can. I tried a while ago to get it brighter, but that's about it. Older carpet in here. I didn't point that out. It was the same older carpet in there and there. So the upstairs bedrooms have older carpet. This one doesn't look horrible. And then you have kind of your standard, but it's actually a little bit longer than standard, but nice sized double door closet there. And that's it. That's everything upstairs. Obviously, if you have any questions, just let me know.